What's going on, wrestling fans? UnrealEntGaming here, bringing you another what if matchup. Now this would be a personal favorite for me. Now what if Evolution took on the Shield? Yes, Triple H, Randy Orton, and Batista versus Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and Dean Ambrose. Now personally for me, this would be a dream tag team matchup, because for me, I personally love Evolution. I think Evolution was one of the greatest stables of its time, and as of right now, you know, the Shield is my favorite tag team within the business. So having these two teams clash would be absolutely amazing, because both teams can represent something different. Both teams being able to bring a lot to the table, and in terms of storytelling, this would be an amazing matchup. Now, you know, some people would often speculate, even if Evolution was still around, they would not, you know, take on a team like, you know, the Shield, for the simple fact that Evolution was a star-filled team. You had Ric Flair, Randy Orton, Batista, Triple H, and over on the Shield side, you know, you have a bunch of, you know, upcoming guys. You know, some of these guys aren't really, you know, newcomers. You know, in the independent scenes, we had Tyler Black, you know, we had Mox. Roman Reigns is the only person that I don't really like on the Shield, for the simple fact that he never really was ever wrestling before he came into the WWE. He was never in the independent circuit, as opposed to, you know, Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. But in terms of this three-man tag team match, I mean, this would be absolutely amazing. I would personally put this on a big pay-per-view, you know, something like SummerSlam or Survivor Series or the Royal Rumble. Now, in terms of storytelling, I believe this match right here would have, you know, so many different stories to tell. For example, you have the leaders of, you know, the opposing teams, which are Triple H and Dean Ambrose, you know, telling their sides of the story on why the teams are going up against each other or whatnot. You have the powerhouses, Roman Reigns and Batista. You have Seth Rollins and Randy Orton, which I believe that if those two were to get in the ring, the matches would be freaking amazing. But, you know, it's just looking at both teams, you know, like, it'll just be just amazing. You know, like, this is one of the matches that I would love to see, and would have loved to see if Evolution was around and if the Shield was around during the same time as Evolution, because we all know how Evolution picked up in its early days. So it would be a little hard to determine which team would be good and which team would be bad. Considering that if Evolution was the bad guys, I think everything would play off much better than if they were the good guys, because if they were the good guys, there wouldn't be enough emotion, as opposed to where, you know, they were good guys. So I personally feel like if Evolution was playing, you know, the heel role, I believe that would be absolutely awesome. Now, in terms of the actual match, personally for me, I see it going down like this. If we're talking elimination wise, I believe that the first two people to get eliminated on both teams would be Batista and probably Seth Rollins. Those two would be the first two to go, I believe, in my personal opinion. Therefore, leaving Triple H and Randy Orton versus Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns. Then from then on in, I believe that they would possibly take out Triple H, leaving Randy Orton in there. I mean, who knows? I mean, Randy Orton does have a reputation of winning things like this when he's by himself. But even if he was alone, even if he wasn't, the match would still be amazing, in my opinion. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Like, how would you guys book this match? You know, how would you guys make this match go about? You know, which team would you have win? How exactly would you tell the story? Let me know in the comment section below, guys, because this is very interesting. Aside from, you know, the Shield versus the Wyatt family, which would be absolutely stunning, you know, but aside from that, I think that this match right here would solidify the Shield very, very well, and it would execute the way Evolution carries themselves. As you can see right now, Batista powerbombing Roman Reigns, and honestly, guys, I'm not a big fan of Batista either. I think in real life, the guy is an asshole. I think Batista is a douchebag, and I think in real life, Batista is a very selfish person. But in terms of a worker, he's alright. I mean, he's not really all that, you know. Like, I hate when people like to say, oh, Batista was the greatest thing since the sliced bread, when in reality, when Batista was in the ring, he used to get, you know, out of breath a lot. You know, he was actually stumbling a lot and botching a lot. But aside from that, you know, I think the match would be fine. In terms of the other team, however, I mean, another person, like I said, that I do not really care for too much is Roman Reigns, for the simple fact that he has no history outside of the WWE. But like I said, I mean, this for me would be amazing. Now imagine this on a pay-per-view and whatnot, like both teams just duking it out. Now I would have it to where this is elimination, not just a regular tag team match, because if you have it to where it's a regular tag team match, you know, I believe that, you know, the numbers game would not fare up fairly well. For example, you know, the less people there are on the other team, you know, the higher the stakes are, you know, whatnot. So a lot of different factors play in. But in my personal opinion, for some weird reason, I do believe the winners of this match would probably be the Shield. Give or take the situation, that is. I mean, like I said, if Evolution was playing the role of the heels, I believe they would lose. If Evolution was playing the role of the good guys, aka the baby faces, I believe that Evolution would definitely win. But the Shield, they're not really heels or faces. They're not really bad guys or good guys. They pretty much attack anybody they want. They do whatever they want, how they want it, and when they want to do it. They attack bad guys, they attack good guys. So I believe that in this particular match, if Evolution was playing the role of the bad guys, they would definitely lose. And I believe that the first thing they would do is probably hit Triple H with a spear, then, you know, triple powerbomb him. And then from then on in, you know, from there they'd work everybody else. But look at Randy Orton right now. He's about to punt Seth Rollins. Oh my freaking God. See, I missed that punt, you know, like that would be amazing. Can you imagine if, you know, Randy Orton punted Dean Ambrose or Seth Rollins in the head? You know, definitely something to look forward to. But pretty much what they did was they removed and banned the punt, for the simple fact that it can literally and legitimately cause damage. So right now, Randy Orton tagging in Triple H. See, that's what I would expect from the Shield, is back and forth tags, pretty much, you know, working on one guy at a time. And I do believe that the first guy they would probably work on a lot would be Batista, being that he's the bigger guy and whatnot. So, but Triple H right now is looking to just pedigree the shit out of Seth Rollins. There we go. He smacked him with that pedigree. That's it. Oh my God. But I mean, Dean Ambrose, like, can you imagine all the promo work that would come out of Dean Ambrose prior to this match? Same thing goes for Triple H and Randy Orton. I mean, you know, the promo work would be amazing, you know, like both of these teams pretty much explaining why they want to go up against each other and why they don't like each other. You know, the Shield can go off and say, well, all of you guys are a bunch of Neanderthal losers, and we're better because we're younger, and we're better because we're more skilled. And then Triple H can come out and say, well, you know, we have more experience than you. We have a much bigger resume of taking people out. We took out legends while, you know, the Shield only took out, you know, common folks in the WWE. So, you know, the amount of storytelling could be just overwhelming. But I can definitely see Dean Ambrose getting the short end of the stick by all three of these guys, you know. And we're not even counting, you know, Ric Flair on Evolution's corner. Can you imagine Ric Flair getting involved? You know, Jesus Christ. Ric Flair, to me, was one of the greatest wrestlers ever, you know. Like, definitely, you know, Ric Flair paid his dues, and Ric Flair is one of the all-time greats. Now imagine if he was in this match as well, like, you know, tugging on the Shield's foot, you know, like making fun of them and just, like, you know, getting them distracted or whatnot. But it looks like Triple H just hit a spine buster on Dean Ambrose, and now he looks like he's tagging in Batista. Holy shit, like, this match would be so awesome. But it looks like this match is nearing its end, because Batista right now is going to hit his power bomb, and God knows what's going to follow up from this. I mean, Dean Ambrose is such a great athlete too. I mean, that's why I love Dean Ambrose so much. And it looks like Batista's going to go out ahead and tag Randy Orton. And like I said, Mox, a.k.a. Ambrose, you know, paid his dues in the independent scene. And I respect that so much, because independent, you know, wrestlers often are the best wrestlers in the world. Randy Orton just hit an RKO, and now Triple H is going back in there. I'm assuming, yep, he's going to hit him with the pedigree. That's it for Dean Ambrose. There's no way. A powerbomb, an RKO, and a pedigree. That concludes it for this match right here. Triple H going for the pin. 1, 2, 3, and this match is over. Thank you all for watching this episode of WWE 2K14, everybody. My name is UnrealEntGaming. If you guys are professional wrestling fans, WWE fans, independent fans, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for all the latest wrestling news, information, and updates, along with what-if matches. If you guys enjoyed the video, as always, please hit the video up with a like and a favorite. Rate that thumbs up button. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear your opinions on the matter. How would you guys book the match? You know, which team would you want to win this match? Also, let me know on some of the what if matches you guys want to see, and I am going to try my best to make it happen for you guys. So thank you all for watching, everybody. There is more to come. So I hope you all enjoyed. Stay tuned for more, and I'll be seeing each and every single one of you guys in the next episode. Take care, everybody. Peace.